This week on Rising, we're exploring how small businesses are growing in the healthy economy and the role the 2017 tax cuts have played on Main Street. It is part of our new segment, Small Business Boom. Joining us via Skype to talk about how his company has benefited is founder and chief operation officer of PRI Media, a national media buying and internationally recognized direct marketing firm. Ed Valenti is with us. Ed, thanks so much.
Hey, Buck, how are you? Thanks for having me on.
All right, so tell us, how'd your company get started and what do you do?
We're an international advertising and direct marketing firm. We place media for a variety of clients all over the country and internationally as well. But our company's probably best known, and I'm best known for, the creation of the Ginsu knife and the infomercial.
So what inspired you to get into this business and become somebody who's unleashed his entrepreneurial spirit?
Well, I worked for an NBC affiliate, and I was sitting around one day thinking that there might be a better way to sell products other than record albums on TV and using 800 numbers and credit cards. And that was the entree for me. It went on to become a $500 million business, and I ended up selling it to Warren Buffett. And my story is really very simple. It's an entrepreneurial story, and it's a capitalism story. I started out as the son of a single mom whose dad was lost in the war, and my mother barely could support us on a meager veterans allowance. But while other people may have been depressed and rejected about that, all it did for me, Buck, was inspire me to go on and become successful. I knew that America, one of the greatest countries in the world, provided me with all of the ingredients. All I needed to do is bake the cake. And today, as the CEO of a very successful company, President Trump's tax cuts have not only helped me personally be more successful, but it has inspired me and my employees to go out and spend more money and to do more things for their family. For the first time ever, I've put into place a profit-sharing plan, which we've never had before. It's allowed me to give raises to my staff, and it's allowed them to go out and enrich their lives and enrich the lives of their families. This is a capitalistic society, and it works really well, Buck. And I get upset sometimes when I hear people try to bring down capitalism. I mean, capitalism is based on incentive. Without incentive, who's going to create the next medical breakthrough? I often say you don't see caravans lining up at the border of Russia or Venezuela to get in. They line up at the border of the U.S. to get in because they know that this is a country where they can realize their dreams, like I did. If I can do it, anyone can do it. And if you don't think that incentive is good and an incentive doesn't work, I would tell your viewers the next time you go out to a fancy restaurant, when the waiter comes over, before you do anything, just say, "Hey, by the way, I'm not going to give you a tip," and see what kind of service you get.
Yeah, no, Ed, I appreciate that you're a supporter of capitalism for sure. But tell me a bit about what the 2017 tax cut package did for your business. How they affect you? How they affect your company and your employees?
Well, as I said, it allowed me some extra money to spread around in a profit-sharing plan. And incidentally, not only did it benefit my employees and the staff in general, but it benefited my clients who were out spending more money. And that resulted in them spending more money on advertising, trying to get a bigger slice of the bigger pie. So it's a trickle-up, trickle-down effect, but it helped everything all around the board. I mean, we have a president who gets it. I mean, he understands business. And if I saw him today, I would give him a Joe Biden hug because that's how much I love the guy. And I think he's done such a great job despite all the bull crap that he has to go through. But he's my guy. And I'm a serial capitalist. I'm a serial entrepreneur. And that's what made this country great. I told someone just the other day, don't you think you're better off than your grandparents were? And if the answer to that is yes, why would you want to take down one of the best financial institutions and countries in the world based on a free enterprise and capitalistic society?
And how have the changes in regulations affected your business?
Well, it hasn't really affected my business, but it has affected a lot of my clients who were able to get rid of these strangling, oppressive regulations that were put in place by the Obama administration, allowed them to go out and expand their business. And by expanding their business, they were able to hire more people and create more jobs. Someone said just the other day, and I don't remember who it was, but there are more job openings today than there are people to take them. I mean, we haven't had that kind of economy for as long as I can remember.
What's something you'd like the Congress, the White House to do to improve the business environment?
I would like them to work together in a bipartisan way. I would like them to legislate instead of investigate, and start working on more tax cuts, deregulation, creating more infrastructure, taking care of some of the roads that are in deplorable conditions, and the bridges. There's so much to do. We have a great country. We have the money. Let's get it done. Stop screwing around.
All right. Ed Valenti, thank you so much, sir. Appreciate your time.
Thank you. Good to be with you, Buck.
More Rising after this.